Good evening. This is Janet McElligott in Los Angeles. Recently, the Sudanese government has come back to Khartoum, or at least portions of it, as the military has taken the city back. And what they have found is very disturbing. Within the paramilitary organizations' things, they have found boxes and boxes of arms that are labeled Origin Kenya. Now, if we go back to a KTN interview that was done on April 7th of this year with the former deputy president of Kenya, Mr. Chaga, he said in that interview on KNT in Kenya that the real commander and head of the RSF is William Ruto, and that is the current president of Kenya. Are you telling me, former Vice President Chaga, one of the reasons you resigned was because of the president's actions? And I watched that interview again today after it was announced that even more arms labeled Origin Kenya were found. And in that interview on Kenyan News, Chaga says that he was asked, or actually told by President Ruto, to invite Hamiti to Nairobi because a president can only invite another president. And as a vice president, he could responsibly invite the former vice president of Sudan, which is Mohamed Dagalo Hamiti. And so he did. And then he found out that the RSF was designated a terrorist organization for degrading and killing women, causing genocide. And Ruto called him again and said, you must do it. You must invite him again, officially invite him, so that they could form an outside government and claim the country of Sudan. But Chaga refused to do it. He said, we can't do this. And that was part of the problem between the Kenyan vice president and the president, because the vice president in that KNT News interview says what Hamiti was doing with Ruto was taking stolen gold from Sudan, so conflict gold. He was cleaning it in Kenya, sending it to the UAE, so the UAE could be one step removed, and then buying guns and relabeling them in Kenya. I am asking the United Nations, who has been in the forefront of some of this investigatory work, to reinvestigate and the counterterrorism issues and the terrorism issues of supporting a known terrorist organization called the Rapid Support Forces, and most specifically Hamiti himself, is in violation of UN laws, it is in violation of US laws, and William Ruto should be brought up on charges either in the International Criminal Courts in The Hague or the International Court of Justice, as he was acting as a head of state. And to support a terrorist organization, so openly and so boldly that your own vice president would resign, means you should be out on your tail end. And this is incredibly sad because Kenya was a fantastic partner to help end the Sudanese civil war between the North and the South. They hosted the Sudanese in Naivasha, in Kenya, in Nairobi, in Machakos. And for you to support a terrorist organization, you should be banned from travel and you should have your citizenship taken away. Ruto, you are a dog and a criminal. Thank you.